We are here at Deschutes National Forest, Deschutes River Shoreline Trail. It is hailing. The forecast was wrong and or moved up a few hours. But what's a little bit of hail amongst friends? I'm a true Oregonian. I don't mind the river, the rain or the hail. At this point, my concern would be the thunder and lightning that's forecast for later this afternoon. I tried to plan out my hike so that I'd have a couple hour buffer to get back, but alas, it's like we'll see if the thunder and lightning moves up. That's what I'm worried about. I can handle a little hail. This is an accumulation of hail, not snow. So, as the true Oregonian I am, I don't mind rain, I don't mind hail. I just don't want the thunder gods to arrive. When I planned it out today, I knew they were forecasting thunder and lightning later today in the afternoon. I tried to plan it out and budget my time so that I would be well back to my vehicle long before that time period came, with a decent buffer, knowing that the weather forecasts are not perfect. But it might have been even a little less perfect than I was thinking, because I still have a few hours until it's supposed to have like a chance of thunderstorms, and we're getting a hailstorm. So I don't mind the hail, even though it's cold. It was below freezing when I started, so this is not a warm situation. But I don't mind the rain. I don't mind the hail. I'm well dressed for it. Got ski clothes on, extreme waterproof, extreme breathability, and 4-way stretch. It's kind of interesting. When I mapped this out, I was not expecting to be hiking in hail. Hail wasn't even forecast. Hail can accompany thunder and lightning sometimes. Actually, it's supposed to be sunny right now. But I guess not, eh? It's supposed to be... I started it when it was below freezing this morning, right after sunrise. Pretty much right at sunrise. It's supposed to be, I don't know, in the 40s or 50s by now. I was expecting bluebird, blue sky in the morning, and then some thunderstorms later in the afternoon, but we're still before noon. Still supposed to be blue sky right now, but I guess I'll call Weather Channel and demand a refund. Just kidding. That's how life rolls. Gotta roll with the punches, be adaptive. It's turning into a different adventure than I was anticipating. As I said, my concern is not the rain or the hail. I don't mind them. In fact, I kind of like them. Kind of interesting. Just don't want the thunder and lightning. If the thunder and lightning weren't looming, then I would be enjoying this a lot more. Try to be as safe as I can possibly be. This is pretty intense hail. At least it's small hail. It's not like I'm in Oregon, obviously, Deschutes National Forest. From what I hear, I've never seen it, but I think down south they get like golf ball size hail. You hear about crazy hailstorms or like dense cars. Never had that before. I can say it's not something I ever care to experience. I believe them. It's funny because this totally looks like a snow hike at this point. What's the difference between snow and hail? Hail is basically frozen rain, little ice cubes. Hope it doesn't get too slick. Hope I'm not all of a sudden hiking on an ice rink. I've got my Yak Trek Summit in my car. That doesn't help me much. Don't carry him around with me. It's supposed to be a dry hike. no snow on the ground when I started. Let's hope that the little ice balls falling on me do not make a skating rink. Last thing I need to do is be slowed down by poor footing. I'm also not going to start running though. I thought about that, but I want to run across ice. If it has any slipperiness, I need to hike at a sure, steady pace with my Lova boots. Respite for a few seconds underneath a tree. It's a pretty interesting hailstorm, I gotta say. It's pretty snow-like. Honestly, if I saw this, I would assume it was December, January in a snowstorm, but alas, it is a hailstorm. I just fell in my mouth. It's going up, down, left, right, horizontal, underneath my hood. Got an Assassin's Creed hood thing going on, and I guess that's no match for the hail. I gotta say, there's an interesting, beautiful sight. A hailstorm falling on beautiful Deschutes River. Pretty impressive. Let's keep hiking. So I'm Deschutes National Forest, Deschutes River Shoreline Trail. You may think this is a winter hike. That would be incorrect. This is a spring hike. And this is a surprise freak hailstorm. Looks like snow, but it is not snow. All of the white you can see dropped in the last 20 minutes. There's our river. And there's supposed to be thunder and lightning storms later this afternoon. Me thinking I was a fastidious and thoughtful planner, planned to be back to the car hours before the thunder and lightning were supposed to hit, but alas, I guess you can't plan for everything. And all of a sudden, we're still hours away from when the thunder and lightning were supposed to hit, but now we're getting a freak, surprise, unforecasted, pretty wicked hailstorm. So I can handle the hail. I don't care about the hail. I can handle rain. I just don't want it to be a harbinger for the thunder and lightning to move up. Hail actually kind of presents a couple interesting challenges that I was not anticipating because this was not forecast or expected. The hail is basically ice. So as it falls on the ground and starts to melt, becoming icier, I've already noticed a little bit of slippage. So I thought about speeding up my trip back to the car, but I don't want to try to run through ice in boots. That would be a poor decision. I would compound the scenario by getting injured. So just going to walk briskly in my Lova boots and enjoy the hailstorm. As I said, I don't mind the hail. It's actually kind of interesting and fun. I don't mind the rain that was happening before the hail. I'm in ski clothing, waterproof and breathable and stretch. So I'm super comfortable. I'm super dry. My only concern really at this point is the thunder and lightning that could accompany this. I'd rather not be in the forest when the thunder and lightning storm hits. And that would suck if it came a few hours early, despite my planning. But that's life. Right now it's supposed to be blue sky. It was literally blue sky a little while ago. So, gotta enjoy a freak hailstorm. Changing the scenario. All you can really do is adapt. Lava rocks on the other side of the river. That's lava land. Newberry National Volcanic Monument. And it's pretty beautiful. I'll stop here and look at that. It's gorgeous. Look at the beautiful Deschutes River. Hiking shoreline in spring. This is not snow. This is not supposed to be happening, but the weather not cooperating with the forecast. Darn it. This is a freak hailstorm. Came out of nowhere. This was all normal dirt and pine needles and summer style conditions. And all of a sudden, it started hailing. And I was like, oh shoot. Before I knew it, the ground filled up with this white snow-like stuff, although it is technically hail. It's not snow. Snow would actually be better, I feel like, because this is just ice. But it's getting kind of slippery. Just on thunder and lightning watch. And give you a little bit of river eye candy. Certainly not going to get close to it with a sheet of ice on the ground. That would be foolhardy. Last thing I want to do is slip and fall in the river. That would be catastrophic. Oh, this is quite beautiful. Look at that. That's beautiful. I'm gonna stop here for a second and admire the beauty. It's pretty gorgeous. We're here at Deschutes National Forest, Deschutes River, and look at this hailstorm on the river. I'm gonna keep hiking because got to get back to the trailhead. It was sunny, it was blue sky, gorgeous, and all of a sudden it started raining, and a couple minutes later it started hailing. And now it looks like I'm walking through a winter wonderland.